So our topic was the 1959 Toronto Police Detective's Office. I'm Ryan Weniger, and I'm going to start us off on locations. Next one. Our shooting location is going to be at Pie in the Sky Studios, Studio 3, which is located at 379 Donlands Avenue. Go to the next. This is the outside of the studio. Next. This is going to be our detective's office. So obviously the paintings are going to be gone, and so are the chairs and tables. It's going to be the main effect I wanted for the office was these big windows here in the back and the blinds. So this is going to be our pretty much our green room and makeup table. This is going to be one of the makeup tables, but we also have another makeup room in another studio we're going to have too. So this is the floor plan for the studio. Where we're going to be shooting is right down here is going to be our main office room, and right over here is the makeup studio room. Our prep and lunch is going to be at another Pie in the Sky Studios, which is four stores over at 397, which is their big main office studio. Which is, there's the map where it's located. And our floor plan. So our lunchroom is right here on the top, which will hold all 40 of our cast and actors. And we're just going to be using the second makeup office down here. So for parking, they have a huge parking lot in the back. So our three studio trucks we'll support it there for free to hold them down. And we'll have space also for the other two trucks. But also there's parking right on Donlands and on Parkdale, which is right the next street over. And our first aid kit. Tables, chairs, and the garbage cans are going to be provided by Pie in the Sky Studios. They already have that stuff there for all productions. So our location budget breakdown is going to be for our main for Studio 1. It's going to be a 2-day shoot rental, so it's going to be 2 days at $2,100 per day. Our rental for Studio 3, which is our main office, is going to be $500 a day for 2 days. And then we're going to have another day, which is discounted at $400 for our prep day. Our first aid kit comes up to $2,175, which is and the tables and garbage were all included. So it comes to a total of $3,821.75. And I'll hand it over to Ryan.
So my role was, is that fine? Okay, so my role is art director. Very cool. So these are the photos I took from Toronto's Central, North York Central Library, showing you what they look like. All right, yeah, go to the next slide. All right, these are my references for what I wanted the office to look like. So if you see how it's basically all metal, aluminum, all that. Next slide. So recreating the scene. So I took the scene from BioShock's Infinite. It's a video game. So this is main character's office. This is what it looks like. The whole Venetian blinds, the cabinets, desk lamp, and all that. Go on. All right. So the office design and all the props that go to it. So I got all these filing cabinets from different places. So Mojo Props has some. So the one in the middle, the lateral file cabinet, was $75. One on the side over here on, I think to your right, would be $40, and the one on the left is a 4-drawer vertical legal, which is $70 from Barry's, which is a furniture store in Spadina. Next. A desk from Barry's also, which costs around $120. Vintage Costco chairs for $100. I couldn't find them online or on prop stores, so I went to Kijiji, and some people are selling them. So the typewriter, the desk lamp, and the stapler are from Mojo's Props. Typewriter is $30, desk lamp $20, and stapler $3. The Rolodex rotary card filer, it's $5, and it's from Mojo's Props. Go on. Paperwork. So by the inch, they don't do it just by singles. So per inch, it's like $5. The ashtray is $7 from Mojo. Marlboro cigarettes, because during the 50s, most people were smokers, so might as well add that in, and that'll be $12. The Venetian blinds, well, I didn't know that at the locations that they'd have Venetian blinds, so just in case, I just found some on a website called Who's for $19.42, and the coat rack is from Mojo Props for $15. All right, so the detective props, so we'd have the baton and the baton holder. So the baton would be $37.95. Yes, that is expensive, but I couldn't find the props or fakes or replicas that looked like the one in the photo. So I just found the real thing, which is $37.95. And the actual, well, it's not a replica, but it's the real deal. So the baton pouch would be $19.49 from a website. So since we need permits whenever we went to Mojo Props for like holders or whatnot, so I went online and I found the real thing, which costs around $29.49. And at Mojo Props, they had the handcuffs at $6. All right, for the gun, the speed loader, and ammunition, for weapons and all that crap, we needed a permit, so I just found the real thing. So the gun costs around $499.95. Ammunition for 50 rounds per box is $32.95, and the speed loader is $12.60. So from Mojo Props, we have the police memo book, so that'd be $3. The flashlight from Mojo Props would be $5. The whistles would be $3 from Mojo Props. Radio is $10. And for the briefcase, over here, it would be $20 from Berman & Co. So this is the budget breakdown. So we'd have 3 filing cabinets, which cost around $185. The desk for $120. 4 chairs would be $400. The typewriter for 3 would say $90. The desk lamp for 3 would be $60. Stapler for 2 would be $6. The ashtray for 3 would be $21. Coat rack for $15. The gun revolver would be 3 of those would be $1,499.85. The speed loader which would we need 3 for $37.80. The gun ammunition for the 1 pack would be $32.95. 3 batons would be $113.85. 3 holders for the baton would be $58.47. The whistle would be $9. Handcuffs $18. The handcuff pouch would be $88.47. The flashlight would be $15. The memo book would be $9 for 3. And the Venetian blinds, say we needed 2 if we had like big windows, would be $38.84. Paperwork by the inch, we would need like 3 stacks, so $15. The Rolodex would be $15 for 3. The cigarettes would be 3 for $36. The radio or the walkie-talkie would be 3 for $30. The briefcase, we would need 3 for the detectives, would be $60. And for your total, it would be $2,942.28.
My name is Judy, and I did the wardrobe. Okay, go. So we're going to start off with the police constables. So I found the hat at Berman & Co. for $15. They don't have the actual 1959 badge, so that would have to be created from kingpin.ca, which is a guy that's at Kingston, Ontario, and he can make you the design if you send him a photo. Go on. This is the tunic and the pants I found at Berman & Co., but they're not the exact replica from 1959, so I'm actually going to get them made. Next slide. So I found a place that will make the suits from scratch if I bring them the material on Queen West. It's called Tarami Fashion. And the guy said approximately $1,000 per suit, the jacket and the pants. So that would be $2,000 for both. So they downstairs had the fabric. So you need 3.5 meters of fabric per uniform. So I would need 7 meters, and it's $8.99 per meter. And that's just downstairs. It was the same address. And the buttons on the tunic also have to be custom made because they don't have those. But you can't just order the amount you want. It has to be a minimum order. So the minimum order would cost $508, including tax. The badges also have to be recreated. So Stitchy Lizard can do them. It costs $50 to digitize each image if they don't already have it in the system. If they do, then you don't have to pay for the digitizing costs. And then it's approximately $30 per badge. So for the undershirt, it's the long gray epaulet shirt from Berman & Co. for $12.50. And the tunic belt and harness is $10. Black clip-on tie, I didn't find it at Berman. I didn't really want to bother them because they were very busy and I didn't want to piss anyone off. So I found it at Central Surplus and Nick's Sports Shop, like an army surplus pretty much, for $10. Boots at the same place at Nick's Sports Shop. So for 2 different sizes, it's $49.95 for size 9 and $59.95 for the size 10 I found. So it's all depending on their quality and condition. So now for the detectives. The dark gray suit from 1959. The jacket's $35. The pants are $22.50 at Berman & Co. White long sleeve collared shirt for the detective, $12.50, also at Berman & Co. And their tie doesn't have to be clip-on, so $17 at Berman & Co. has it. Black leather belt for $10, also at Berman & Co. And the black dress shoes for $17. So for the detective, they'd have the long overcoat. That's the color I found, $35. And the black fedoras as well for $15. So now for the suspects. The suspect's going to wear a 1959 white long sleeve shirt, and it's $12.50 at Berman & Co. Blue bootcut jeans for $22.50. And the leather jacket, also at Berman & Co. for $35. And the dark gray boots at Berman & Co. So the wardrobe budget breakdown. For the police hat, it's $15 per hat. We need 2 sets, $30. The uniform for material, I need 7 meters at $8.99, so $62.93. The uniform buttons is a bulk order of $508. The police uniform to actually, for the service cost, it's $1,000 per piece, so that's $2,000. Gray long sleeve shirt, I need 2, so that's $25. Clip-on black tie, I need 2, that's also $25. Tunic belt harness, it's $10, and I need 2 actually, so that's $20. Black socks, I didn't put the pictures in, but it's I need 3 pairs of black socks, or sorry, 4 pairs of black socks, and that's $12. The 2 boots, $49.95 and $59.95. The police badge, in case we do have to digitize it, and it's 2 different types of badges, so that's $100 for digitizing, and I need 2 shoulder flashes and 2 emergencies, so that's $30. Dark gray suit jacket is $35, and I need 1, so that's $35. Dark gray dress pants is $22.50. Detective white collared shirts, $12.50. Black tie, $17. Black leather belt is $10. Black dress shoes is $17. Long overcoats, $35. Black fedora is $15. White collar shirt for the suspect is $12.50. The jeans are $22.50. Leather jackets, $35. And the dark gray boots are $17. And that's a total of $3,163.83. And that is all for wardrobe.
I'm Shi Hao. I'm a production coordinator. I add all their budget together. It's around 10,000. It's a total budget. Thank you.